You're locked in to TriniSpiceFM, bringing you the best known and less known soca, Caribbean and urban music around the world. And around the world. TriniSpiceFM. Good vibes. Good vibes only.
Make I go love you, Jaja, Jaja, Jaja. Make I go love you, tender, 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 tender.
TriniSpiceFM.
Susie, bitch, I'm groovy, bad and bougie. Can't get to me, get a booty. Call me Judy, never Ruby. I'll get moody. Pimp these hoes just like Huey. All these bitches is some groupies. Meet the Jetta of the shit. I see red, I see Lucy. Pop my shit, big Draco. Get into this money on peso. Find you niggas on Crisco. Now you niggas wanna use my lingo, huh? Got you niggas in limbo. Queen, but I'm more like a pharaoh. Went from a zero to a hero. Now you niggas wanna do what I say so. I'm a lion, I'm a beast. I'm a tear off the leash. Disturbance of the peace. And I pray on the week. Let's talk, ain't cheap. I ain't from the streets. Despite your beliefs, I rap over east. Bad that, big Draco, KO, stamp that. I'm a man that's ready for combat. I'ma catch you niggas down bad. My daddy and my granddad. These bitches ain't gon' bar back. It's time to put on all black. Straight funeral, call it Chirac. I think it's time to attack. Think twice before you unpack. I'm up these bitches all whack. Fuck them all, said pimp, name slip back. It's the ism, keeps me on track. Bitch, I'm hot, better pass me an ice pack. When I'm out signing off a diss track. Good night on you niggas, call a nightcap.
Yo. Want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. You're locked on to TriniSpiceFM. With us today, TriniSpiceFM Island Brunch. With us today, we have Danger Aurora. All right, Danger Aurora is here with us. That was her.
Yes.
If you guys are looking, that was her on there. Hey, and guess what, folks? She got a little bit of Caribbean side to her that we're gonna indulge and find out all the good stuff about her, where that spice came from.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Aurora. First of all, I think I want to ask, where'd you come up with the name Danger Aurora?
So it's crazy, actually. So Danger comes from the actual mystical song. So my real name, I never give out my real name. But my real name is, in English, it's Danger. In Spanish, it's Daja. So, like, you know, when I go and travel to, like, Mexico or the islands and stuff like that, of course, they pronounce it the proper way, which is Daja. Gotcha. But when I would hear it, it comes from a mystical song.
Okay.
Back in the day, I would be, like, in the back seat, and when I would hear that come on in the car, I would say to my mom, like, Mom, he's saying my name. My mom was like, he's not saying your name, baby. Like, it's okay. So it's just always stuck. And then the Aurora part, I have like a big, I don't want to say like obsession, but thing with Disney, and that Sleeping Beauty's name is Aurora. But if you do your research, it actually means the dawn or light. So my name is Danger the Light, and it fits me perfectly because anytime I come in a room, and this isn't like a cocky thing, but like I've come to realize since I'm a light worker,
right?
I have like that effect, like it's a light within the room. So it's Danger the Light in essence. So Danger Aurora. So so I get my name from.
At least it wasn't something that's like, I just thought of this and wrote it down real quick. You know, at least it wasn't one of those.
Oh, no, everything has meaning. Everything
has some meaning to it. So tell us a little bit about your Caribbean side. I mean, and you know, my fans out here want to know who is Danger Aurora. We hear you rapping and stuff, but I've given everybody a hint all week that, you know, hey, she's Caribbean also. So
yes. So let me see if I got it correctly, because my family actually just came from one of the islands 2 weeks ago. So
wow.
Yeah. So where my grandfather's side is from, and this is on my mother's side, my grandfather's side is from Southwest Africa as well as Egypt. I still have my family over in Cairo, but I also have family in Angola and Guinea-Bissau. So when they, way back when, migrated after the Portuguese took over certain areas of Africa. They migrated them to South America and to the
Right.
DR. So once they fled those different areas, South America as well as the DR, they went up to Fip Island. I don't know if a lot of people know what Fip Island is, or Gullah Island. Gullah
Uh-huh.
Island is a real place, everybody. But it's off of the coast of South Carolina. So that's where my grandfather's people come from. So that's the Gullah Geechee side, as well as we
Gotcha.
have some Spanish people over there as well, Spanish family members. But my grandmother, she's Sicilian and also Aztec American. So her family comes from South America as well. And they migrated up to Powhatan, Virginia and Franklin, Virginia as well. So somewhere, a fun fact about me, somewhere in the line, I'm supposedly related to Pocahontas. We ain't going to sit on that too much.
That could have almost been your rap name.
I mean, really though.
Right.
So then my dad's side also, his father is actually, he's supposedly Native American and Dominican somehow as well. So yeah, I'm all mixed up. But the main cultures that I've really been doing research and focusing on, because it's bad on my behalf. Like they forced me to learn Spanish until we really started dissecting my family tree. And I know a little bit of Spanish. I'm not good at it. I can understand it more than what I can speak it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they come up when my family comes, they all speak, in the language, and I'm just kind of there like here and there. We in
Just
there.
nodding, right? Yeah.
We in
You
there.
don't speak Spanish? Un poquito.
Nope.
Un
Okay.
poquito.
Very much so.
Right. That's great. That's great. I mean, that is interesting, and I'm sure a lot of your people out there didn't know that spicy side to you.
They didn't. Like, it's crazy because when I go out, because I always go to the Caribbean festivals, obviously, because that's how I grew up. And then even
Gotcha.
how they've raised me and everything, it's very traditional.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But literally, like, I'll go to the festivals, or if I'm out, other people that are also, from the Caribbean and such, they'll tell me by like my features or different things like that. You can tell. They'll literally be like, where are you from? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, my family's from X, Y, and Z. And they're like,
Right.
okay.
Right. Right. And so I guess one of my questions is, we know you do hip hop. You great, and you're awesome at hip hop. Do you ever plan, or have you ever mixed some of that Caribbean culture into your music, or do you plan on doing it, or you want to do it?
So it's crazy. So I'm working on this is like kind of like, you're the second person that interviewed me that I'm being open about this, because I love keeping like my projects and things like that just on a hush.
Right.
But literally, I'm working on 2 projects right now. I'm working on releasing the EP first, which is going to be out this summer. And then further out in the year, I'm going to be dropping my first album. I'm still pondering the thought of doing some Caribbean style things, because actually during one of my sessions, I want to say like 3 weeks ago, my mom had this is the first time she came in my session in like years. She's like, yeah, so when's the dance hall album coming? When's the reggae music coming and things? And I'm
That's
like,
right.
wait.
You go ahead, Mom. Ask her.
I'm like, wait a minute, sit back. Like, I'm going to get it done. But yes, I do plan on doing it. I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're singing we stuff, but we want hear we music. When you're going to sing we music, girl.
Okay.
Right. Oh, man. So that's great. That's great. When was the last time you've been back to any of the islands?
So I've never visited Gullah. That's the crazy part. My family always goes. They, like how I said, they just went recently, and I was upset because now that I'm older, and when I was younger growing up, being and this is just my experience, I was at predominantly Caucasian, schools and such, and and I kind of like used to, because of how the kids would be and even some of the staff,
Right.
I was kind of like ashamed, of my culture and things like that, because if you were foreign or even being, anyone of color, you were, oppressed in a certain way. So now that I'm older, like I stand in it. Like I stand up for all the brown girls, all the brown people, you know what I'm saying? And I still haven't been to like where really come from. Only place that I've been to so far outside of the country is Mexico, and obviously with some of my grandmother's people, since
Right.
she's Aztec American, like I'm still embracing the culture, and they love me down there, so I definitely want to go
Gotcha,
back.
gotcha. So hopefully, while we're watching this, and some of my Caribbean performing artist friends, you could reach out to Danger. Make sure you
Yes,
get in touch with her if you want her on your album. She's a hell of a writer. I can tell you
please
that.
do.
I've heard all her stuff so far, and she's excellent at writing. Um, and if you look at the bottom, I think you can follow her at. I think I posted it on there. Where is it?
Oh
Boom.
yes,
You direct me, and I think you're on your IG as well. Oh, for some
yes,
reason the IG didn't post on there. But yeah, I got you could go direct.me and follow Laurel Savage Danger
yes.
and her. And I'm gonna have her info flowing on the bottom for a minute. Um, so you got an event coming up. Water Thrill Fest.
Water Trill Fest,
Yes.
Trill.
Oh, Trill. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Let me know. So yeah, tell us about it.
Yes. So right now it's the Caribbean roots as well.
Okay.
I'm like very spiritual, and there's certain practices that has now come into like a fad, I guess. I'm not ashamed, or mad at it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
Um a lot of more people, are burning sage and meditating and getting into different herbs and spices, herbalists and healing and things and such,
Hmm.
which I have my brand as well that I'm working on still behind the scenes to get together for that. But
Right. Right.
Water Trill Fest was a festival since during the retrograde. I've kind of been like reflecting and just thinking of different ideas to bring my community together. Water Trill Fest is going to be a festival, or is a
Right.
festival that I designed to basically network and bring up other upcoming artists within the city of Baltimore. But which is a good thing as well, due to my following being heavily within the DMV, within DC and Virginia. Literally, I have half my roster right now is DC and VA, and I
Gotcha.
actually have a lot of Baltimore artists, which is great. So it's
Right.
definitely merging, all the different boroughs and cities together within the DMV. So I'm definitely excited. It's also an event that I put together because this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I am someone who suffers from PTSD and anxiety. So
No, really?
a lot of other different artists, like a lot of people don't believe me. Like I say, I'm very backwards when it comes to the creative process because
Right.
shout out to Swag, that's my manager, everybody. When we go in the studio together, he always laughs because I have booth anxiety. I'm always
Oh,
I'm always thinking about the outcome, if people's gonna like my music, if something's gonna sell, if it's gonna be perfect. And my thing is there's no such thing as, perfection. You just gotta
right.
go in
Right.
there and just do what you gotta do at the end of the
Right.
day. But yes, I suffer from anxiety and PTSD, and a lot of people don't notice. Like that's a real reason that a lot of the time I wear glasses. Like people think I just try to be mysterious, but I hate people always like being in my face. Like it makes me feel like I don't know, like weird. I'm like, why are you looking at me? People are like, well, you're beautiful, and I'm like, I understand that, but oh my god,
Get out my face.
yeah. So I'm just like, all right, it just helps me, stay calm. And yeah, and I didn't realize how many other artists that I met that, they suffer from these different traumas. They suffer from these different, mental illnesses and things that they want to classify as well and diagnose. Because sometimes it's just about being around the right energy. You know what I'm saying? And I try
But
to be a
one
positive
of the
light.
biggest legends in music, Michael Jackson, was the shyest person, in real life.
Yes.
He was the shyest person in real life. I mean, rest his soul. Mikey was so shy at, off stage, but on stage he was a monster, man.
Yeah.
It was, oh man. So, I mean, that's another good performer that you can see. It's almost like, I guess what you could say is that, even though that's part of your therapy, I guess, is performing to get out of the, you got to create this character to come out and hide behind, not hide behind, but to get yourself comfortable. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
um, I usually ask this question, but not knowing where you're from, it wouldn't be With my other artists, I usually ask it, but what's your favorite Caribbean food?
My favorite Caribbean food. Oh man. Oh man.
Not even Caribbean food, but your favorite native dish from where
Native
you're
dish.
from.
Oh God.
Like what's something grandma would cook for you? Like, look, yo, these tostones,
See, I'm very simple when it comes to food. Like I love food. Like
You better not say peanut butter and jelly.
oh no. I was getting ready to say like if it comes to like a Caribbean dish,
Right,
I love like recently. So I had a show 2 weeks ago in
right,
DC, and I
right.
literally asked my friend that I was with. I said, "Where's the best curry chicken and rice and peas?"
There you
Okay,
go.
like
There
that's
you
what I
go. I
wanted.
think
Like
that's even though I know that's in Trinidad, it's almost like a Caribbean food. Like
it
all the islands
is.
share that.
Yes, with my
It's
coca
the
bread on
thing.
the side.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes.
See, and you just mixed Jamaica with Trinidad.
Yes. When I say I be crushing island food,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yes.
And that's the spices. Again, everything about the island is spicy. That's why I'm Trini Spice. It's
Yes.
that's what we're about. So I got another. I got to run this video because folks, you saw the video in the beginning with her doing Big Draco. I just love this live performance, and I'm gonna run it because this live performance you did at this sneaker event that I was at. I recorded this, and I swear it was the best shots ever. I mean, you was in it. I mean, I'm gonna let y'all judge this. Check this out, yo, folks.
Yo, yo, what's that Susie? Bitch, I'm groovy, bad and bougie, can't get to me, get a booty, call me Judy, never booty, I get moody, pick these hoes just like you, we all these bitches, is so good, meet the Jedi of the shit. Let's go, pop my shit, be Draco, get this money who pays off, fry you niggas on Briscoe, and you niggas wanna use my name for got you niggas in limbo, we do more like Pharaoh, been from the 17 hero, yeah, you niggas wanna do what I say so, I'm a lion, I'm a beast, I'm a deer, I'm a leash, the service, the beast, I pray on the field. Let's go!
And this is where she changed the vibe.
Yeah! Heard you was looking for me, you ain't even got a check. Every time I pop, I can know I'm a flex. I ain't even worried about the dish, who's next? About to stitch them up, and fuck all you niggas who ain't fucking with the best. I said I'm with the shit, watch me say it with my chest. Fuck all you niggas who ain't fucking with the best. Shout out to my niggas, Baltimore, Southwest. Yeah, all these niggas broken, but they all my best. Got a minute, niggas who and what's next. And bitch, this ain't never been checking this shit. I always leave places while you niggas on sex. Nice inspiration on the bitches in press. Now all you niggas can't have access. Round down bitches, all you
I'm
see
saying,
is
y'all can follow her.
round down bitches.
Got that info on the bottom. Hit her on the direct me. Go get her directly right now. Direct, not me, Lord Savage Dance. Pop on that site. You can always go ahead and support her. Got a whole bunch of stuff on there. You click on send your messages, stuff like that. I got directly myself. I'm not working. Yo, I swear, I love that performance. That performance was awesome. I mean, it was my first time seeing you live, and Lord, you rocked it. You rocked it.
Thank
You
you.
really
Thank
rocked
you.
it. I mean, I was like, yo, wait a minute. She had everybody going for it. That whole head bop was going.
Hey, yo, that's I'll be trying to bring the positive vibes. I'm
Right.
telling
And the
you.
crazy part about it, you dropped that same night you had dropped a new song.
I did. I
Yep.
did.
For all my 420 folks out there, she dropped
Yes.
one of those. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was great. I mean, oh my God. I mean, you're so far I haven't seen you on Apple. You haven't been none of your stuff has been on Apple so far. But if you,
Not on
you can
Apple
follow you on
yet.
SoundCloud.
Hmm.
So where else can they find your music?
So they can find me on SoundCloud. You can also find me on Audio Mac. You can also find me on YouTube. And I'm gonna actually be honest, I don't be checking my Audio Mac as much as I should, but
Right.
I have a lot more songs on my audio Mac. Like I have more of like my freestyle sessions and things like that on there that I really couldn't get cleared because of, different samples and things. I'm not looking
Right.
to make money off of those, obviously, but just to, network and get my name out there more. I have
Right.
like different covers and freestyles on my audio Mac. So just search my name on audio Mac as well to get more of a variety.
Gotcha. Danger Aurora.
Yes.
Um, and your social media. Where can they follow you on social media if folks choose to follow you?
So my social media, it's on all platforms. You can search me at LOR, that's Laurel, Baltimore slang,
Yep.
Savage Danger, or you could just search Danger Aurora as well, and I'll just pop up pretty much anywhere.
Right. Hey, that's good. That's good. I think the other thing I had to ask was I just drew a blank real fast.
It's all right. It's all
Yeah.
right.
But there's so many questions. Oh, that's what it was. So I wanted to ask you about your you said you had an album coming up.
Mhm.
And I know you work with Kimmy A.
Yes.
Kimmy is another Baltimore rapper, and she does a lot of movies. Are we
Gang,
gonna see you in
gang.
any movies soon?
You know, so I actually was booked for a movie. A lot of people don't know this. I was booked for a movie back in 2020,
Right.
and I hate to say this because it's true, but it's not true. Like acting isn't my main lane, but I can do it if that makes sense. Like
Gotcha.
it's not my
Gotcha.
passion, but when I do it, I'm a
Mhm.
deliver.
Gotcha.
I'm a deliver because
Right.
everybody's
Right.
like, I'm so animated that like, why don't you get into acting? Like,
Yeah.
but
Because I've seen some of your Instagram stuff.
but yes, like eventually I feel like that's gonna be a lane when I'm actually all done. Which
Right.
if I ever actually be done with music, that's probably what I'm gonna transition over to is just films and everything. So
That's good. You got to dabble in everything. You know what I mean? You got to get
yeah.
your feet wet and everything. You never know. A lot of rappers now, a lot of rappers and hip hop stars now are into movies. I mean, Ice Cube. You got Will Smith. Everybody's ending up somehow into both of those worlds. 50 Cent
They go
just
into
went
yeah.
into a whole production company.
Yep.
That is crazy. So Danger Aurora production company could be popping up any minute soon.
You know.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say. So, for my little cosplay fans out there, she also does cosplay.
Yes. I've been
So
taking
tell
a
us a little bit
break,
about that. Yep.
but it's been killing me, y'all. Like I actually
She's a Crunchyroll girl.
like when I say it's been killing me that I've been like so busy with other things with the festival, my music. I've
Right.
been doing a lot of features as well too. I have a couple of big features coming out within the summertime
I got
actually.
you.
Shout out to Source De Niro and We Up Next Entertainment. I couldn't forget to shout y'all out for all the opportunities that y'all have brought me. So yes, we're gonna be throughout the airways with that as well. But yes, with the cosplay, I'm really trying to bring something else with that as well. We don't really have like Comic-Con and all of that doesn't come to Baltimore anymore. I think the last one was maybe
Really?
like I think the last one was a couple of years ago, like right before we went into
Pandemic.
into the pandemic.
Right,
So
right.
eventually I will probably bring like a smaller function together situation.
Gotta see if it and see if it grows.
Uh-huh. To just
Yeah.
bring
Sounds
people
like a
out.
plan. Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of fans out there. I mean, my other job where I work, it's a lot of my subordinates, employees, they're all into Comic Con cosplay and Japanese animation. They're into that stuff.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
big community out there.
Yes. Like even like speaking on Kimmy A, I'm gonna have a talk with her because honestly, like, yes. If y'all don't know, for real, Kimmy A is Japanese and African
There
American.
you
I feel
go.
like that's definitely a
She
lane,
Blackanese. Yo,
Yes.
for us in Baltimore, she Blackanese.
But yes, like definitely I feel like that's a lane that she could tap into and I could help her with that because
Right,
yes.
right. Hey, it's a good little project for you guys to work on. That'd be neat.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey, so I'm kind of gonna wrap it up a little bit. It was nice having you on the show.
Thank you as always.
Yep, guys, if you want to follow her, I'll end it off with her. A little more of her stuff on here. In fact, I'm gonna probably run that video back again, the initial video I ran in the beginning. But
Okay.
yeah, if you guys want to follow her, jump on her direct.me. Jump on that. If you on her Instagram, it's in the bio. Go follow her. All right,
Yes.
Miss Savage, it was nice having you.
Thank you for having me.
And if you want, while this is playing, you can rap. I mean, feel free to jump on in and say what you got to say. All right, you're gonna end us off, unless you just want to do. Would y'all rather hear do a freestyle instead?
Oh gosh.
So, how you feel about doing a freestyle? Would you rather freestyle or me run the video? It's up to you. Which whatever one you want.
I'm about to say y'all always trying to work me. See, this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you hit first. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upload something, a surprise this week. So y'all gotta follow me by Wednesday.
Here you go, folks.
And there we go.
Right.
Boom.
Right. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna just run the video.
Yes.
And then y'all can see the rest of it. All right. So here we go. This is Big Draco by Danger Aurora.
Yo. Like Susie, bitch, I'm groovy, bad and bougie. Can't get to me, get a booty. Call me Judy, never Ruby. I'll get moody. Pimp these hoes just like Huey. All these bitches is some groupies. Meet the Jetta of the shit. I see red, I see Lucy. Pop my shit, Big Draco. Get into this money on peso. Find you niggas on Crisco. Now you niggas wanna use my lingo, huh? Got you niggas in limbo. Queen, but I'm more like a pharaoh. Went from a zero to a hero. Now you niggas wanna do what I say so. I'm a lion, I'm a beast. I'm a tear off the leash. Disturbance of the peace. And I pray on the week. Oh yeah. This talk ain't cheap. I ain't from the streets. Okay. Despite your beliefs, I rap over east. Bad that, Big Draco, KO, stamp that. I'm a man that's ready for combat. I'ma catch you niggas down bad. My daddy and my granddad. These bitches ain't gon' bark back. It's time to put on all black. Straight funeral, call it Chirac. I think it's time to attack. Think twice before you unpack. I'm up these bitches all whack. Fuck them all, said pimp name, slip back. It's the ism, keeps me on track. Bitch, I'm hot, better pass me an ice pack. And I'm out signing off of this track. Good night on you niggas, call it nightcap.
Yo. I swear, I love it. Well, it was nice having you.
Thank you.
I want to say thanks to everyone for watching TriniSpiceFM's Island Brunch. Podcast will be uploaded pretty soon. And see y'all next time.
Yeah.
You're locked in to TriniSpiceFM, bringing you the best known and less known soca, Caribbean and urban music around the world. TriniSpiceFM. Good vibes. Good vibes only.
Make I go love you, Make I go love you, tender.
TriniSpiceFM.